Hi friends, welcome to Foster Care Monday. Yes, Monday. I am going to try posting my videos on Mondays for a little bit and just see kind of how that goes. Apparently, in terms of the algorithm, most of my viewers watch YouTube on Monday evenings. So I'm going to switch from Foster Care Fridays to Foster Care Mondays for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. It may be just a temporary change. It may be a permanent one. We shall see. But I want to welcome you all back. It has been several weeks since I posted a video. And yes, there is a reason for that. I've got my kitties hanging out with me. Here's Binky. Yes, there is reasons for that. With the holidays and stuff going on with family, among other things, it's just been really, really difficult to try to sit down and film. One of my kids is out of school for the holiday break. So it's just been really challenging to try to get a video out to you guys. I do apologize for that. I know that you guys really rely on videos from me weekly, and I always say I'm going to do better. And then something always comes up. So I am going to continue to try to do better, but, I'm doing the best that I can. Today, I want to talk about a comment that I received actually this morning. I'm going to post this same day. I'm going to try to edit it, film it, and post it all in one day. We'll see how that goes. But I want to talk about a comment I received. I received a comment from someone who commented on one of my older videos. Back early quarantine, I was changing the color of my hair a lot, and I was experimenting and having fun because now I was working remote versus going into a professional office every day. And she made a comment asking if I was going through an identity crisis, and made a statement about how me constantly changing my appearance is probably traumatic for my children. So I actually want to address this because I think that it's important for foster parents to have a conversation like this. Is changing our appearance traumatic for our foster children? So if you're interested in hearing a little bit about that, stick around. But first, if you're new here, my name is Anna Leonora. Together with my husband, Jason, we are foster parents in real life. And here on my channel From the Fosters, we do foster parenting life together. We raise awareness for the foster care system. And if any of that's interesting to you, then please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Down below, while you're down there, you can hit your post notification bell. Set your notifications to all so that you won't miss when I post new videos like this. And so you can join my growing family here on YouTube. So I want to take care of just a couple housekeeping items before I get into addressing the stuff about my appearance. One, yes, I'm sitting on the floor of my closet. Here's my closet. There's Binks, just jumped up. I know you can't see it because this is all dark, but that's Binks right there, trying to get into trouble. Why am I on the floor of my closet? I have no idea. The lighting is good in the bathroom right now, and my husband is in the other room watching something on the TV, and I didn't want that noise in the way, so it just, here is where, Binks, you're gonna fall, baby. Can y'all see? You can't see him being mischievous. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, this is just where I wound up. So here I am. It is what it is. Hey, hi. What a handsome boy. So why I'm on the floor of my closet was housekeeping item number one. I've got two more to go over with you. Number two is we've hit 2,000 subscribers. Like, what? I had no idea. I hadn't noticed. I haven't really been on YouTube. I decided to check my YouTube this morning, and at some point we went over 2,000 subscribers, and I'm so incredibly thankful and grateful to all of you, everyone who's joined my cyber family. I feel like I know some of you. There's a couple of you who comment on almost all of my videos, and I just want you guys to know that I really do appreciate it so much. I see you, I recognize you, and I'm just so, so grateful. for all of you. So what an amazing Christmas present to the channel was seeing that we have gone over 2,000 subscribers. So that's super, super cool. And the last piece of housekeeping information is, where are we with this dang adoption? One of our children has been legally available for adoption since July. And he's still not adopted yet. So this is where we are. Our other child has been legally available for adoption since early October. He is also not adopted yet. So this is the realities of adoption. It's the realities of adoption through foster care, the realities of fostering. I mean, I have one kid who's been available for adoption for 6 months, and our adoption is still not final. So we are closer. My husband and I did go, gosh, it was over a week ago now. We went to the attorney's office and signed our portion of the adoption paperwork. That paperwork now has to be filed with the court. The court has to do something with it. It has to go back to our social worker, our adoption worker at DSS. She has to do something else with it, and then it has to go back to the court, and then they have to approve the final adoption. So they said our attorney said it could take anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 months at that point. Obviously, we are hoping for less than 3 months. We're hoping to closer to 3 weeks. However, we do know that we had a little bit of a snag because we had the holidays in there. So we signed our portion the week before Christmas break started, and our adoption worker is going out on vacation until the first week of January. So she won't be able to do her portion because she won't be in the office. So when she gets back, I imagine she will have stacks and stacks of paperwork and all kinds of stuff to catch up on. And we will just be one of the things she'll have to do. So we're a step closer. We've signed our portion. We've done our piece. Now we are just waiting for all of the other pieces, the court, DSS, to fall into line. And then our adoption will be final. And then I can introduce you to my boys early in the new year. Like I said, I know my adoption worker will not be back in the office until the first week of January. So it definitely will not be until after the new year. But as soon as that adoption is final, I plan to introduce you guys to these boys. I've had one of them over 2 years, the other one over a year. And I know you guys have been bearing with me so patiently, and you're so ready to meet them. And I'm so ready to introduce them to you. So that is something really exciting to look forward to, hopefully in the next few weeks, and hopefully sooner rather than later. But it's coming. The adoption's still not final. It is what it is. It's a big waiting game. We're frustrated by it. We really wanted it to happen before the new year, and it's just not going to. It's fine. We've waited this long for the adoption. We will wait as long as we have to, but it is coming. So those are all the pieces of like housekeeping stuff since I've been gone for so long. Now I want to get into my appearance, and does it affect my children? Specifically, does it affect foster children for me changing my appearance so frequently, and kind of where I'm at with that? I think there's this stereotype. One of the reasons I started this channel is because there's this stereotype about what a foster parent is, right? There's several stereotypes. One is the incredibly ultra Christian family who is trying to do God's work by helping the orphaned or children in need. And they do it as like a ministry through their church. And they're very ultra conservative, right? That's one stereotype. And while there are foster parents like that, and ministry and religion does bring some really great families to fostering, that is not all that foster parents are. And then the other stereotype, and we've gone over this one, we've beat that horse way past being dead to the point where it's just like bones at this point. The other stereotype is the people who come to it because they want the paycheck. That you can't make money off of fostering. We've gone over it. If you're treating the children appropriately, you cannot make money off of fostering. Are there bad foster parents out there? Like, are there bad in every profession or part of the world? Yes, there are. They exist. But the majority of foster parents are not that. And anyone who is treating their children appropriately will not profit in any way from being a foster parent. So one of the reasons I started this channel is because my husband and I are such like normal people. Like, I am a millennial and I curse a lot and I drink alcohol and I am not rich, but I'm not poor. I'm just a normal middle class person who grew up in a normal middle class life. And we're just normal people. Like, I enjoy all the same things that other normal millennial couples enjoy. And that doesn't mean I can't be a good foster parent, right? So I have always enjoyed playing with my appearance because, to me, I'm not one of those ultra conservative Christian people. So to me, like, my body is a way for me to express myself in this incarnation. And I'm not going to get into my, religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, whatever, but like, I am more than my appearance. I'm so much more than my appearance. I am a soul and an eternal being, and I believe that I will live multiple lives in multiple bodies. So why not have fun with this one? You know what I mean? Like, I think life's too short to not have fun and not to enjoy it. So yes, I change my hair and I change the way I do my makeup and I get tattoos and I add new tattoos all the time. And I change the jewelry that I'm wearing. I change my aesthetic in terms of the clothes that I wear all the time. And I always have. And I think that, the idea that that's going to be traumatizing for any children, right? Like, even if I had biological children, like, they still know I'm mom. You know what I mean? And same with my foster kids. They know that I'm their foster parent. They know that I'm their caregiver. They know that I am a safe space for them to express their emotions, to have conversations. Like, none of my appearance and my hair color changes that. So my foster children have never been triggered by my appearance changes. And I think I can use Casper in this situation. He is the older of the two children that we've had for over 2 years that we are in the process of adopting. I've had him over 2 years. So he has seen my appearance change so many times, and it has never once bothered him. Not a single time. In fact, quite the opposite. He really loves to play with makeup. He likes to come help me do my makeup. He likes to play with my makeup. He likes to help me with my hair tools, hair dyeing. He wants to be involved. He helps me do my nails. He helps me pick out my outfits. Like, he's super involved. He helps me pick my jewelry. So not only has it not triggered him and it's not bothered him, he has enjoyed it. He loves it. He thinks it is the coolest thing when I get a new tattoo. He thinks it's the coolest thing when I dye my hair. He thinks it's the coolest thing when I get a new piece of jewelry. Like, he just absolutely loves it. And on the flip side, Salem, who we've had over a year, so he has also seen me go through some transformations. Salem doesn't love it the way that Casper does, but he doesn't dislike it. He's never been triggered by my appearance change. He's never been upset by it. He's just like, that's just mom. Mom's got a new hair color today. So, but it's still my mom. You know what I mean? My appearance doesn't affect my personality. And my kids know that I'm a safe adult. They know that I'm a loving adult, a supportive adult, and that I'm always going to be there for them. And the way that I look doesn't matter to them. Like, newsflash, my appearance doesn't matter to my children. And I hope that I'm raising my children to know that their appearance doesn't matter either. So if they want to change their hair, if they want to paint their nails, if they want to wear makeup, if they don't want to wear makeup, if they want to dress a certain way, I want them to know that that's okay. And I also want them to know that it's okay to look a certain way for a long period of time and then say, you know what, I'm ready to do something different. And it's okay to change it. I hope that my kids see me having fun with the way I look and see my confidence, even though I'm not always society's standard of the most beautiful person. I hope that they see me and can use me as an example in their life, to know that they should always be comfortable and happy in their skin, no matter what that means for them. So, no, my appearance doesn't affect my children in a negative way. Maybe it does in a positive way. If I were to do something to my appearance that ever did seem to trigger my children, would I change it back or do something different? Yeah, because I never want to knowingly or purposefully trigger my children. And as a foster and soon to be adoptive parent, I know to look for triggers. I know what the triggers in my children look like. I know what those behaviors look like. And I know how to diffuse them at this point. So if I were to, here's another cat, sorry. If I were to come across something that I did to my appearance that seemed to upset one of my children, I would have a conversation with them about it and I would fix it if need be. But in the meantime, none of my 8 foster children that have come through my home have ever had an issue with it. So I'm going to continue to do what I like to do. Now, I have come to the realization that what I was doing to my hair was very damaging to my hair. I have caused a lot of issues with my hair. I had to chop a lot of it off. And I'm back to shades of red, which is my natural color, just for the sake of the health of my hair. But I have a bunch of wigs. So if you ever see me with a different hair color, longer hair, shorter hair, different color, at this point, it's likely a wig. I'm no longer really dyeing my natural hair, other than, like I said, just a little bit darker shades of red. But like, if you see a new tattoo, if you see me do my makeup different, if you see my glasses different, if you see different jewelry, different clothing, different hair, it's because I want to and because it's fun. And I hope that my children grow up to have the same amount of fun in their life, because life is too short and there's so much bad in this world to take things so freaking seriously. And I want my kids to have the confidence to be whoever they want to be and know that if I have a son that wants to wear makeup, or a son that wants to have blue hair, or one that wants to have purple or pink hair, or one that wants to wear dresses, or one that wants to dress like a cowboy, I hope that they know that no matter what decision they make for their body, that I'm going to support them. As long as it's not something harmful like injecting drugs, those kinds of things. But if it's something to do with their appearance and expressing who they are, I hope that they know that their mom is always going to be a safe space, and that they never feel conflicted about having to tell me that they want to do something. Oh, there goes Kitty playing with the tripod. Come here, you. Here's baby. Stop it. You stop it. Look at how cute. So that is how I feel. And I think when it comes to other foster parents, I just hope that you guys know that you are rock stars. And I think that if you did something to your appearance that seemed like it was triggering one of your foster children, that you would recognize that and you would do something about it. But I don't want you to think that you have to fit some mold to be a good foster parent, because you don't. And that was one of the biggest reasons I chose to start this channel, is that I want people to know that you can be yourself, whatever that looks like, and be a great foster parent to children who are truly in need. Because for the last time, my children do not care what I look like. They care that I am safe. They care that I love them, that I support them unconditionally, that I am going to help them figure their emotions out and learn how to regulate those emotions. They care that they're going to get fed and that they have a roof over their head. They care that they're going to get to do all the fun things that their friends get to do, like go to events and museums and aquariums and parties. That's That's the stuff that they care about right now. They do not care what I look like. And again, some kids actually really have enjoyed that I do what I want with my appearance. So no hard feeling to the person who commented that. But no, I'm not going through an identity crisis. I just happen to have a lot of fun with my appearance, and there's nothing wrong with that. Otherwise, guys, again, I'm sorry it was 3 weeks. I will try to be better, but just keep being on the lookout. At some point in the hopefully very, very near future, our adoption will be final and I can introduce you to these kids finally. And I love you all. Thanks again for 2,000 subscribers. As always, any questions, comments, concerns, you can leave them down below or on my community tab. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at From the Fosters on both Instagram and TikTok. And until next time, I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And I hope you all are safe for New Year's. I love you. Until next time, go out and continue to shine your light in the world.